Hello, welcome back to the Escape Pod. Thank you for escaping with us. That's Alex. I'm Andrew.
And as always, with great power comes great Christ ability. Christ Bazaya is here.
Woo!
We've had two people ask us to collaborate with him, and so those two people are thrilled.
They're very thrilled.
Maybe three or four.
He's got Calvin and Hobbes on his arm.
I do.
How you doing today, Bubba?
Great. How you doing?
It's good. A lot of people do not know this because we do not, communicate too much on social media. But you are a friend. You're one of my friends out here in LA. I like you quite a bit.
Yeah.
I like spending time with you, and I'm glad that finally we're able to work together.
Of course.
So let's make some money here. We're going to start off with a segment that I explained to you a little bit off camera, but it's called Hot Seat. Essentially, me and Andrew are just going to go for 5 minutes. Rapid fire, just drilling you in questions, all right? You could give one-word answers. You could give no answer. You could say, I'm not going to answer that. Or you could give us a paragraph answer. Doesn't matter to us, all right? You ready?
Yeah.
You got some? All right.
I'm a professional, dude. I know what I'm doing.
Let me do a timer.
Can I start?
Yeah, of course.
How long are we doing?
5 minutes.
Yeah, that's great.
All right.
He deserves the full 5.
That's what I'm thinking. 3, 2, 1, go.
Explain the Calvin and Hobbes tattoo. I want to know.
Oh, so grew up only child. And so as an only child, I read a lot of Calvin and Hobbes books. And so, like, if you get the old books in my garage, you can see, like, I used to draw myself with the Calvin and Hobbes, but used to pretend I was, like, with them. So, like, has a lot of sentimental value with me. And then I also, like, am a big astronomy nerd and, like, studied astrophysics and all that. So it's a space quote alongside Calvin and Hobbes. And, yeah.
Wow. Excellent.
Yeah.
What's your favorite tattoo?
Fox and the Hound.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, Fox and the Hound.
Yeah, Fox and the Hound.
Classic.
Yeah.
Excellent.
This is going to determine the trajectory of the rest of the episode. You ready?
Yeah.
Cars 2 are up.
Up, and it's not even close. It's not even close.
All right, he can stay.
It's not even close. It's not even close. I had to rewatch Cars 2 for a video because I was trying to talk about, like, how fast McQueen is compared to Turbo. And I had to get a lot of, like, things from Cars 2. It's not, like, bad, but it is not as good as 1 or 3.
It's so good.
Yeah.
What's your favorite, like, franchise, just period?
Ooh, probably Star Wars or Lord of the Rings, one of the two.
Excellent.
Yeah.
What's something you want to accomplish in the next year?
Finish my comic book. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So your name is Christ Bazaya.
Yeah.
Starts with a B-O-Z.
Yeah.
How many people call you Christ Bozo?
I do I do have some hate accounts to say it. Just Chris Bozo.
Okay,
So
I'm glad it's not
I got
just
a
me.
few of those. Yeah.
All right, good.
What's the best MCU TV show?
Loki. It's not even close. It's like
Well, you've just ruined one of my agree or disagrees. Go f*** yourself. You are the king of geeks, according to your bio and your clothing. I just wanted to ask, how did you become this king? Were you appointed? Did you marry into it? Who's the queen of geeks? Were you is there a parliament of geeks that like appointed you that could give us a position? Like, it doesn't run in your family? Was your father the king of geeks? Will your son be the king of geeks?
Is this all written?
Yeah,
absolutely. Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to understand how you became the king of geeks.
It was more of a like. At one point, I strayed from, like, it was Avatar content, then it went to anime content, then it was Star Wars content, then it was, like, comic book content. It was, like, deep dives into it, so then the community just started giving me the little name, and that was, like, a while ago. It was, like, 3 years ago.
Well, if you had to pick one, like, TV show, movie, franchise that you think you could do best in trivia at, what would it be? Star Wars, Avatar?
Might be Avatar.
The Last Airbender?
Yeah, might be Avatar.
Ooh, I could make one quick
I
for y'all.
kind of want to do that.
Okay. What's your favorite movie of the year?
You stole one of my questions, you son of
Probably Suzume or Across the Spider-Verse.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's the best thing you've done this year?
Take my mom to a red carpet.
Which one?
Blue Beetle.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Huge
Congrats.
honor.
Yeah,
that's fun.
That's awesome. How's your mother doing?
great.
I saw her very recently.
All right. Yep. You lost me. Yep. You lost me that quick. That quick.
We have an audience, which is relatively unusual, so we might be integrating them into this.
What's a movie you're excited for next year? Top one.
Ooh, next year. Kingdom, Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be it.
What's your take on the newer trilogy, Rise, Dawn, and War?
Oh, phenomenal! Top 5 trilogy all time.
Yeah.
So good.
This
No flaws.
episode's off to a fantastic start, dude.
It's really good.
I showed those to him earlier this year.
Oh, really?
For the first time ever, yeah.
You liked them?
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, they're
Were
really
you
good.
watching them when they came out?
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah. I just rewatched them like a month ago too. So good.
Dude, my experience watching War in the theater, people were like handing me tissues in the theater.
Really?
I was crying so loud.
Yeah, no, that's just good. I think it's like the 3rd greatest trilogy ever. It's really good.
You got Lord of the Rings,
Lord of the
the
Rings.
original Star Wars, no?
It's either that or Toy Story. I think Toy Story
Toy
trilogy
Story's
is
fire.
peak. That's a peak trilogy, no flaws.
It's a shame the 4th one exists.
Yeah, but not part of the trilogy.
True.
No, of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. What's your take on the Mission Impossible movies?
I've only seen like 2 of them. Yeah.
Wow, do you know which ones you've seen?
No.
Oh,
That
okay.
was a while ago. Yeah.
Excellent.
Kind of whatever about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a prick.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
No, of course.
More of a Bond guy, you know.
Ooh.
What's your favorite Bond movie?
Skyfall.
Good pick.
Yeah, Skyfall's fine.
Last question.
What's your favorite sticker he has on his laptop?
It's a lot of Pokemon. Probably. Ooh, Shadow's fire too. I'm probably gonna go Venusaur. I do like Venusaur.
The Venusaur's good. I really like the Teenage Mutant Ninja
Yeah,
Squirtles.
they look. That's
Those are
actually
hard.
Fire. Yeah, that's fire.
I didn't know you had Spider-Punk on there. That's pretty
Yeah, I
sick,
just
dude.
saw that right now.
That was a gift from Ethan.
Merch guy?
Yeah,
We love Ethan.
we do.
Shout out Ethan.
Shout out Ethan. Have we hooked you up with Ethan yet?
No, but I
That's a
love
shame.
Ethan already.
He had a call with Matt Soups the other day.
Oh, really?
So we need to get you hooked up as well.
Bet.
All right, there's Hot Seat. A lot of fun. Thank you for doing
Of
that,
course.
Chris. Goodbye.
Huh?
You're gone. You
Oh.
came all this way for nothing.
Oh, okay. Appreciate that.
You were
yeah.
a waste of time. All right, we're actually going to do another segment. Should we do? What do you want to do right now?
What are the options? Your toe... No, you have shoes on today.
I usually don't. I'm actually going to take them off.
But
I'm
your
kind of
toes are still out.
Mm-hmm.
Every
Dog
once in a
out,
while,
yeah.
the stars will align and our toes will touch under the table. And it makes me highly uncomfortable because he will refuse to move his.
That's very sensual. You don't even move yours. You just keep it there.
I stand my ground. It's like a game of chicken.
Yeah, he kept his toes on my toes for a while. Thankfully, I had socks on.
But you're also not moving though.
Yeah, but like I was there first. You know what I mean?
He's very stubborn. I'm
very-
also very stubborn. How stubborn are you?
I'm pretty stubborn, but I'm
Get
not.
those toes out.
I'm not locking toes though. I will move my toes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're a bitch, is what you're
No,
telling me.
I'm not touching toes.
I f***ed your mother, and now my toes are moving your toes.
Mm.
You have no moral fiber.
Yeah.
You're just a weak-willed man.
You just want to touch the dogs with everybody, huh?
Of course.
You actually took off your shoes.
Yes, I did. I'm much more comfortable now. Now I'm ready for the episode. All right, ladies. Is this still rolling?
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you. We're going to do... You got agree or disagree?
Between the two of us, who do you think has a foot thing?
Yeah, I don't have a foot thing. Actually, of everybody in this room, there is somebody with a foot thing.
No, they're both dabbing each other up. That's insane. That's insane. They both got each other up. That's
In the
insane. No. That's crazy.
That is crazy. Oh, that was great.
I'm sorry. What are the options? Other
We've
than talking
got
about
agree or disagree.
Uh-huh.
We've got the segment that we always surprise people with. Would they survive? And we've got his hot takes. We did the last segment was about him,
We're
so I
gonna do
think
his
we
hot
should.
takes. No.
No, I was about to say let's save that for later.
Okay.
So then, what do you want? Would they survive?
But I
or
mean, hot takes and
or
agree disagree are both argument starters.
So then we'll do
I was
agree or
gonna
disagree. Then we'll do would they survive, and then we'll do hot takes.
split- Sure.
Yeah. All right, you ready? Agree or disagree? You need these.
All right, thank
There you
you,
go.
thank you.
We're using our new ones.
Thank you, Ashley.
We got.
Sorry that you don't have a cool
Laminated.
I
one.
want a pretty one.
Yeah, she laminated them, and for us, agree is a bunch of stuff we love, so Planet of the Apes, the Marlins, everything like that, and disagree is all these people that I hate, like
Shang-Chi,
Timothy
you hate
Chalamet.
Shang-Chi?
Yeah, Shang-Chi's
Yeah.
a bad movie.
That's crazy.
Shang-Chi's a 5 out of 10.
Okay, yeah. Huh? Does that say Homecoming?
Yeah, he hates Homecoming. Right? Isn't he a bum?
I hate Homecoming.
Yeah!
I hate Homecoming. I love Far From Home though, but I hate Homecoming.
Yes!
Hate
When
Homecoming.
Homecoming came out, it was the best live-action Spider-Man movie we had ever seen.
That's insane, bro.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy. Better than Spider-Man 2?
Yes, better than Spider-Man 1.
Let's do agree or disagree.
Loki is the best Marvel show.
Ooh, Marvel, not just MCU.
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Disagree.
You have it over Daredevil.
Wow.
That's just ridiculous.
Just because of season 2, right?
Season 2 is crazy, bro.
You think season 2 is clearly better than season 1 of Loki?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's not. I don't like. So
Not crazy.
season 1 is like an 8.5. This is like a 9.5. This was really.
So do you think
phenomenal.
Loki season 2 is one of the best projects in the whole MCU?
Yeah. Well, I was literally talking about that with a few people too. Like that, it's better than a lot of MCU movies.
We're gonna do a whole Loki segment
Yep,
later, right?
Don't worry about it.
All right.
Attack on Titan is the greatest anime of all time. Do not spoil anything he has not seen in the last episode.
No.
I am waiting to watch it with my brother. I'm flying home to Alabama on Wednesday.
Isn't that whack?
That's kind of crazy.
Isn't he such a
Why did you guys just
Watch
stream it together?
Exactly.
Because he introduced me to the show. I've watched it with him for
So
like
you have to
5
watch
years.
it in person?
Yeah, I flew back last year.
He said to me the other day, he was like, the memories are going to matter so much more when I'm
Well, you're
70.
flying just for that?
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
I mean, I'm staying a week. I'm seeing
Yeah,
my family.
yeah,
We're doing a
yeah.
Thanksgiving thing.
Okay.
And I also moved the flight because he asked me to because we
did.
were supposed to do the Marvels, and now he's hating on me for it. So
Oh,
that just
okay.
goes
I
to
just
show.
don't. I think it's a waste of time.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm always going to hate
the
on
greatest of all time.
you. Yes, greatest anime of all time.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Agree.
I have it top 10, debatably 5, but I wouldn't say the greatest.
I mean,
So-
you've seen a lot more anime
Yeah,
than me,
I've seen a
but
lot.
it is very hard for me to imagine that something would top it for me.
It is one of the greatest stories of all time. It's phenomenal.
I have been very low on anime,
Mm-hmm.
and I've never watched any of Attack on Titan, but I've had the whole finale like spoiled for me and like people showing me things and everything like that. And after seeing that and after seeing how much everybody loves it, it's hard for me to imagine that it's not the best anime of all
It's
time.
definitely one of the most popular. It's like the same thing with Dragon Ball. Like everybody's gonna gas up a
Mm-hmm.
Dragon Ball movie or finale, but it's not like one of the best written pieces ever.
What would
But
be your
Attack
pick?
on Titan is.
Yeah, it's
What
top
would
10.
be your pick for the best anime of all time? Or
Probably-
give me like 3 or 4.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Hunter x Hunter
I've seen the first episode of both of those.
is really good, and then
That's
Vinland Saga, peak fiction.
People keep telling me to watch that.
The Vinland Saga, Tattoo Art, peak fiction. It is one of the greatest stories ever written. Thorfinn's one of the greatest characters ever written.
I'm dodging Attack on Titan spoilers like every day.
No.
Every other tweet and every other TikTok, I'm like,
I find it impressive that he has.
It's impressive.
I've
it's
seen
crazy.
a little. I've seen a few things here and there,
Yeah.
but nothing that's like big enough for it to be like an actual
The
spoiler.
spoilers for it are ridiculous.
They're massive spoilers,
They're like
yeah.
they would ruin the series for you. Like
Yeah, like I couldn't do what
Yeah.
he's doing. It's honestly, I respect him
Yeah.
for being so unwaveringly stubborn. Avatar, the Avatar: The Last Airbender Netflix trailer makes you unwaveringly confident in the series.
okay, yeah. Okay,
3,
yeah.
2, 1. Disagree.
Disagree. Agree.
You're unwaveringly.
I don't. No, there's one thing about it that got me off board is when the original creators left. The
Of
series.
course.
That got me off board. But the trailer regained my faith in it. The original score, the characters look phenomenal. The bending looks so good.
Everything looks so
like
good.
I like. Maybe story wise they may fail, but like trailer wise, like it hit everything I wanted it to
Yeah.
hit. Yeah.
Yeah, I
was freaking
I'm,
out.
I'm nervous about the creator thing,
Yeah, the creator thing did lose me.
but like, God, did it look good?
It looked really good.
Yeah, the trailer helped me have more faith and hope in it, but not unwaveringly because they
That's
left.
why I specifically
Yeah,
threw in that
okay.
of unwaveringly.
Have
word.
you seen the images for the animated movie that's coming out?
For Avatar Studios.
Yeah, when they're
Which one?
When they're adults. No, the animation I think is gonna be insane, like across the Spider-Verse level. Like it looks fluid.
They've got a lot of movies coming out.
Yeah.
They're doing a Kyoshi movie, I think. They're doing
Yeah.
the gang grown up. They're doing a lot over there, which I'm excited about.
Very excited.
Death from Puss in Boots: The Last Wish
Mm-hmm.
is a top 5 villain of all time.
All time.
All time.
3, 2, 1.
Disagree.
Pixar, he's like top 3.
Well, he's not- he's
No, not
DreamWorks.
DreamWorks. I mean DreamWorks. Top 3.
Uh-huh.
Who's the other villains in DreamWorks? So
Tai Lung
mm-hmm.
has to be.
both
What about
both
Lord
the
Shen?
Lord Shen, the
Shen's
peacock.
Peacock.
Kai is just strong. I think Kung Fu Panda 3 is very, very overrated.
So does he.
Yeah, I don't think
it's just
good at
it's just a power fest. It's just a power fest. It's not well written. But Tai Lung is like an Anakin arc character. It's really good.
Yeah.
But Death, Goldilocks as an antagonist in Puss in Boots 2. phenomenal.
Also, John Mulaney.
Yeah.
Big Jack Horner is
good.
like a great villain.
They all have different arcs and different representations of like an antagonist where he's just purely evil. Goldilocks has a great redemption arc, and Death is just like a force of nature. Like it's phenomenal. Like Puss in Boots 2.
That was good.
It is peak cinema. Peaks, and no one expected it.
Yeah.
No one expected
Yeah.
it. It was so good. Yeah. I loved it.
Excellent.
Blew me away.
Yeah.
FNAF, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, was fun.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Not like a good movie. It's really just for the fans, and they made it for the fans, and they say that. And
Are you a fan?
Not really, but
Yeah.
I still had fun.
Yeah, I had never played the game or watched anybody play the game. I didn't know the lore. I had a good time.
Have you played any of them?
No, I watch people play it, but it's not the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah.
You should play them. They're fun.
Yeah, I might. But like, if it was rated R, I think it would have been a lot better.
But it's...
It wasn't that scary, right?
Not at all.
You know, it's already the highest grossing horror movie of the year.
Yeah.
And it's on track to be one of, if not the highest grossing horror movie of all time. It does not do that if
Yeah.
it's rated R.
Yeah.
Did you see that 96% of the people that went were 35 or under?
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
really?
kids, dude.
Yeah.
Kids.
Yeah, okay.
Like children.
It's.
watch
I
that
think it's
movie.
barely even a horror movie. Like,
Yeah, I don't
there's
even
like
think so,
2
yeah.
scenes
Yeah.
where it's like kind of scary,
Yeah.
but like not even.
Nothing scary. The only moment that had me go like, "Damn," was the chomp in half.
Yeah.
the chomp in half. I'm like, "Damn!"
That got a gasp out of me for
that's it.
sure.
I don't even remember that.
The
The
girl
chomp.
gets cut in half. She gets
Her head
bit
goes
in
to the
half.
body. The kid's hand pulls her in, and then
But you just see the shadow of it.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
it wasn't
why.
even
Yeah.
that graphic.
Yeah.
Like, that's so
yeah.
weak. But
Nope.
like that's not why I went to see that movie. I went
Yeah.
and saw that movie and I giggled. You know, it's one of
giggled
the,
is crazy.
it's one of the
That's
worst
crazy.
lines I've heard in a movie this year was if you bring her again, I'm gonna shoot you. Terrible line.
Yeah,
but,
that's so-
but every other line like is that's every other line in Meg 2 and Rise of the Beast.
And those movies are bad.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Rise of the Beast was fun too, though.
No, Rise of the Beast was bad.
It was fun
It
though.
was just fun.
Here's a good one. This one is gonna create some controversy. Bellatrix Lestrange
Okay.
is stronger than Mad Eye Moody.
Ooh.
Yeah, thank
This
you.
is an easy
No,
answer
it's
if
not.
you think about it for longer
No,
than
it's
2
not.
seconds.
This is one of our biggest fights on the podcast ever.
Okay, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Agreed. Yes!
Absolutely not.
Yes!
Absolutely not.
Yes!
And I'm gonna prove you.
No,
wrong.
no. Bellatrix killed Sirius. Sirius obliterates Moody.
No, absolutely not. Okay, listen. Bellatrix gets beat by whom?
It was the Weasleys.
Molly
Mrs.
Yeah,
Molly Weasley. You think Molly Weasley's more powerful than Sirius Black? You think
But,
Molly
but,
Weasley is
we
more...
don't know anything about Molly. She might be a demon.
She doesn't do anything all
No,
day.
we don't know, but like all wizards
What do you
trust
know-
her. She's
what do
in
you-
the circle. Everybody trusts
Yeah,
her.
she trusts her. That doesn't mean she's a great...
But how many people did Molly Weasley kill that day? I don't know. Bellatrix killed like 100 people that day, including
she's
her
crazy.
son
Do you
and
understand?
almost her daughter.
No, all I
You have
gotta
to go off of who wins in fights, right? Never was Mrs. Weasley or Molly...
No, but you can't say Molly Weasley like as a negative point if we know nothing about her though.
We
Like
know
she might
never been. We have her character has never been in a fight that we've seen.
Right.
She is not known for being an auror or a duelist. Who is Mad Eye Moody? He is the most feared auror in the world. He has put most dark wizards behind bars than anyone else on the planet.
One question: do you think Voldemort's gonna be with a wizard a witch that's not very powerful? You think he's gonna
I'm
have a
sure
child
she's
with blood?
powerful. She's not more powerful than Mad Eye Moody.
Sirius
she's
obliterates.
crazy.
No, she killed Sirius. Sirius obliterates Moody. No contest. Sirius is a demon.
What makes you think Sirius is a demon?
Sirius like. He doesn't have a lot of feet either.
what,
But no.
what examples? What evidence?
No,
do we
but
have?
he doesn't
Molly
like-
might
no.
be better than Sirius
Well-
by that logic.
But then by that logic, that would just make Bella. No, but then at the same time, because Bellatrix lost to Molly, Molly can't. Molly will definitively be better than Sirius. But she also caught Sirius kind of off guard as well.
That's what I'm saying.
She did.
You have to go off what their character is. Mad Eye's character is a duelist. He is a cop in the wizard world, and he is the most notorious one. Period.
But we haven't even seen him do. Like, there's literally like
his whole character is fighting dark wizards. That's his job.
But like most dark wizards are kind of like
Bums.
bums.
That's
Most of
such
them are
bullcrap.
most of
That's
them are
such
bums.
bullcrap.
Most of them are losing to like teenage Harry.
You
Like,
have no evidence.
they're-
You have no evidence for Bellatrix, and if you do, it does not amount to the evidence that you have for Mad Eye being a good
But
duelist.
isn't it canon that Voldemort was getting weaker at the end, and that like what kept a lot of the Death Eaters in line was Bellatrix.
She was in charge, and like it's also the fact.
I've never said she's not crazy,
but it's also the fact that like Voldemort is very power hungry, and he's not having a child with someone that's not up to his standards. Like he's gonna try to have the most powerful child as well. And I feel like Bellatrix is probably the most powerful witch that he has at his disposal.
That is not enough evidence when compared to what.
But like
Mad-Eye is.
all right, name 2 people Moody put away that's like as powerful.
I'm sure there's a very long list I could look up.
All right. I don't know the list. I don't know the list Moody
You're
put away.
sticking with Bellatrix here?
Yeah, I'm sticking with Bellatrix.
Excellent. You're a bum and you're wrong.
You just fine. Just ignore all the evidence. That's
There's
fine.
no evidence. I feel like it's just
there is a list of people that Mad-Eye has beat, and that is his literal job. Bellatrix is only crazy.
Have you seen this list?
No. This is a made-up list.
It's not. It's literally.
I need
his
a
reputation.
I need to hear
it is what he
one
wrote in the books.
impressive
Mad-Eye
name.
is a good fighter. That's his character.
Yo, he could be a good fighter. Bellatrix is top of the food chain. Like
wild.
Thank you.
But I also hate Bellatrix.
Yeah, she sucks,
I
but
hate
that
her.
doesn't mean
Because
that...
Sirius is my favorite like wizard. I love Sirius. But yeah.
All right, we'll move on. They should not make a live-action Lilo and Stitch.
Is this in talks?
Yes.
Oh, it's
confirmed.
It's like, yeah, it's in the works.
Okay.
3, 2,
1, agree. They should not make it.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thinking the risk of ruining one of the best
Yeah.
movies of all time is too high.
Yeah, I don't
And
see
how
I don't
is it
see
going
it.
to translate?
Yeah.
It's going to look really weird.
Yeah, like Stitch is gonna look
weird.
terrible. It's gonna look more
Jumbo's gonna look
demonic.
weird.
Yeah, Jumbo look oh.
Who's Jumbo? No, who's
Zach
Pleakley?
Galifianakis.
No, Zach Galifianakis is Pleakley.
It's just bad.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good. I don't like that.
I don't like Zach Galifianakis for either one of them. Either one of those characters.
Yeah.
Sounds like bad casting. I don't like it.
Even Stitch, when he's like a good character, like he transitions to being a good guy, I feel like he'll still look terrifying. For a little girl specifically.
Yeah, like how are you going to make Stitch cute but also menacing the way that the cartoon did?
Yeah.
Your toes just touched mine, just acknowledging that. I did not know. I stood my ground.
Yeah.
You are a weak-willed man.
I also have shoes on too, and I still moved. This says a lot, doesn't it?
Kawhi Leonard
Oh.
is the best player in the NBA. 3, 2, 1. Disagree. What the are you doing?
He agrees.
I like agreeing with people that aren't you.
I was so ready to bully him.
Alright, can I explain why?
Yeah, in 2019 maybe.
No, when Kawhi, even now, when Kawhi plays, like
When
especially
Kawhi plays. When was the last time that happened?
last night,
How do you do?
Yeah.
he dropped like 28 points.
Yeah, you didn't watch the game?
They did.
They did lose, but he dropped 28, and Luka had like one of the greatest moments of his entire career game-wise. But like, my point is, playoffs specifically, which is the most important time of the year, agree or disagree?
Yeah, absolutely.
When a player should play at their highest.
Absolutely.
Kawhi, statistically, everybody says Kevin Durant is the greatest scorer of all time, or greatest scorer of our generation. Agree?
Mhm. Yes, I do.
Kawhi Leonard in the past 5 years, including this season, or not this season for playoffs, but last season for playoffs when he played the 2 games before he tore his meniscus, still played on his torn meniscus. Season before that, or last season before that, he was injured, but season before that and season before that, he has statistically in the last 5 years played at the exact, and I mean exact same level as Kevin Durant offensively. Scored the same amount of points as him, shot the same efficiency from the field goal, and from the 3-point, and from the free throw, statistically in every category, same level as Kevin Durant. Every single way. Meanwhile, he is arguably one of the greatest defenders to ever touch this planet.
Exactly.
Recently, has he been
No,
at that level?
No, defending wise, he's not at the same level as his peak, but he's still the best defender on the court in most cases when he's playing.
So you would take him over Giannis right now?
Playoffs, 1,000%.
Would you take him over Jokic?
Playoffs, I'm taking Kawhi over everybody playoff wise. If he's healthy, I'm taking Kawhi over everybody. Taking him over everybody.
God, I
Everybody.
don't think the Clippers are going to make the playoffs because the Clippers are bad, partly because of Kawhi Leonard.
Oh no, he's drunk. He's insane. He's insane. You're insane. It's because of Harden.
I hope the Clippers make the playoffs because they'll make it as the 8th seed and they'll win one play-in game and they'll get super excited and they'll play the Nuggets and when the Nuggets 4-0 them, I am going to victory lap so hard.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
So this season, when it was Kawhi, PG, and Russ, they were like the greatest offensive trio in the league in the past 5 years, and then they were top 3 in offensive rating for the Clippers, like in the whole league, and then they were top 5 in defensively, and they're like top 3 in the whole league. It wasn't until they added Harden they dropped down drastically. But I also think it's a learning curve. They're gonna have to get used to Harden. But it's like it's a whole new.
Do you hate Ballmer?
No, I like Ballmer's a really good like owner, and he's like doing a lot for them. But I don't know, Harden's.
You don't think that the Harden move was him forcing the Harden move to sell tickets for the new $2 billion stadium?
Maybe, but at the same time, like
they need to put butts in those seats because they got
1000%.
Chargers.
But it's also like you're getting a superstar on your team. I don't think they should have done it, but it's a learning curve. It might go really well, or it's just gonna fail drastically.
Fair. We'll see. Pokemon as a franchise is better than Yu-Gi-Oh.
3, 2, 1.
Agree. But Yu-Gi-Oh is a better card game.
Yes, I think Yu-Gi-Oh is effortlessly a better card game, no comparison.
Yes.
But in every other single way, Pokemon obliterates, and it's not close.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Obliterate.
But I do like the design of a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. There's a lot of iconic Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
So good. Dark
Exodia,
Magician.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Yeah.
Like there's some iconic Yu-Gi-Oh
Yeah.
cards, but just the designs of Pokemon alone, like win because they're so aesthetically pleasing.
They're very aesthetically pleasing, but I feel like Pokemon like designs are starting to go kind of repetitive in a sense.
Dude, did you see Flamigo?
Yeah.
Dude, that's hard. You don't
No,
like Flamingo?
don't say it's hard. Don't
It's
ask me.
Flamigo, dude.
No, you lost me.
It's
That
the
shit-
Flamingo that's your amigo. Dude, that's
ass.
hard.
That's ass.
No, you're tripping.
No, that's ass.
What about Goldengo? Goldengo's hard. You know Goldengo?
He's just going on a little. They're all ass.
No.
What was it, Chandelure? You like Chandelure?
I do like Chandelure. Chandelure's hard.
Is that a Star Wars
You're
planet?
tripping. So do you not like Trevor Ranch?
The one with the jaws?
The tree that's the ghost tree.
Oh, the ghost tree.
That's hard.
That one's alright. I'll do like that one.
But
Yeah,
is it
that's
your
all.
like favorite one, the new electric one? What's it called?
Oh, Belly Bolt. I
Yeah,
fucking
you
love
love that
Belly
guy.
Bolt. Yeah, Belly Bolt's
Yeah, so every generation
No,
has its
it
misses.
has its misses. I agree. Yeah, there are some fire designs. Belly Bolt's so
There's some-
gas.
yeah, Belly Bolt's
I love
hilarious,
it. Yeah,
dude.
I love Belly Bolt. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. What do you have a favorite Pokemon?
Probably Ho-Oh or Butterfree.
Why Butterfree?
Like the anime, like they give you that emotional attachment when Butterfree left, and then also like gaming wise, I kind of go crazy with Butterfree.
All right.
I like its design.
And Ho-Oh because you're just a big gold fan?
Yeah, Gold fan, and then like Ho-Oh's like just its myth behind it is
Yeah.
really sick.
Yeah.
The first legendary you ever saw in Pokemon as well, when it's
Yeah.
flying over the rainbow, is sick. It's fire.
TMNT Mutant Mayhem is the best representation of the turtles that we will ever get.
3, 2, 1.
It is a poor representation, maybe, but it is the best of the turtles that we will ever get.
Everget, I think that's why I said disagree. Everget's a very bold.
But do you think it's the best we've ever gotten to this
Yeah,
point?
so far it's by far the best.
I think it's
Splinter's ass though.
But
Splinter's
it's a bad representation. It's not what they are accurate. Like, they
Yeah.
shouldn't want to go to school and this and
Yeah.
that. Like, they kind of did some of the characters way differently.
yeah, the martial
But-
arts they learned too and all
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
but I love
it's the best so far. It was a good movie
It was a
too.
great movie,
Yeah.
dude. I love that. You
Yeah.
didn't answer because you don't care?
That's the only TMNT thing I've ever seen. You know that?
Oh, that's right. I didn't know
Okay,
that. I didn't know that. The MCU shouldn't have killed Iron Man.
3, 2, 1.
Agree.
Disagree.
Okay?
You think Iron Man should have lived?
I've always said that I wish he didn't sacrifice himself. I wanted him to just live out his life. Let him retire. Let him be happy. I've always said that. And if they would have done that, now that they're considering bringing him back,
Yeah, that kind of.
you know,
Yeah, that doesn't.
if
really
they
fit.
do bring him back, then you shouldn't have killed him in the first place because it's going to
Yeah, but
take
they're
so
not
much
going
away
to.
from Endgame. You don't know that.
No,
though.
but if they bring him back, they shouldn't bring back our Tony Stark. They should like bring back another iteration, like a superior Iron Man or something.
Sure, but how much easier would it have been to just bring him out of retirement?
I would have. But if they bring back the same Iron Man, I would agree with you. It depends on what they're gonna do with him. I don't think they should bring back our Iron Man at all.
Yeah,
like,
of course. I don't. Yeah,
Like
I
the
don't think
grades
anyone
is
really
whole
wants
thing.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loki is now the strongest character in the MCU.
Okay.
And by strongest, you don't have to like bring in a Dormammu. You know what I'm saying?
No, even then.
Okay.
Let's continue.
Okay.
3,
3,
2,
1. Disagree.
Agree.
Oh, please! I would love to hear who you think's beating Loki in a fight.
I just don't understand why how all of a sudden he got all of these powers and what exactly he's doing with the branches.
Okay, I agree. They didn't explain either of those things well. It doesn't matter how he got them or what exactly he's doing. He's still doing it, and he still has them. That doesn't mean he doesn't have the power. He has the power to rejuvenate and control literal timelines at this point.
But
What I'm asking is that can he control all those timelines? Is that what he's doing? Also, like, is he... I know he's sitting there and everything like that. I know that he walked there and it disintegrated all of his clothes or whatever, and he made the clothes that would survive and everything like that. Like, I get that.
Magic's powerful enough to survive it. Yeah.
Is that feat... Is what you're saying is that feat make him the most powerful character in the MCU? Because I feel that Thor could have survived that.
So there's a few different things, like you're saying they didn't explain it. So they didn't verbally explain it, but it's like different context clues you get within the show, like Loki now being like he's just getting used to the time slipping, he's getting used to different things, he's getting used to the like temporal radiation from the different universes. Like there's just a bunch of little like there was a point where he got pruned and he got pulled in. He got like the radiation hitting him the whole time. Like he slowly got accustomed to this. He got accustomed to his powers. It was just like over time he just got exponentially more powerful, more powerful, more powerful. His magic continuously grew and all that. And it wasn't like, so the clothes thing, him conjuring magic powerful enough to like tank that, Thor is not surviving that by the simple fact that Thor almost died to a star. This is universal radiation, not just universal. Infinitely exponentially growing universes and their radiation hitting Loki at once. Vastly different than just starlight hitting Thor. Current Thor is not surviving that blast.
But are you only saying that because Victor Timely got disintegrated?
No, it's not that, because I mean, obviously him getting disintegrated is crazy because
I think that Drax would have been disintegrated by that star.
Well, 1000%. But it's also the fact that like Victor, it wasn't Victor getting disintegrated. It was Victor wearing clothes made to tank this, and he got disintegrated. Like it is attire designed for this radiation, and even then it couldn't withstand it. So we know it was stronger than just the sacred timeline. That one single universe, the radiation is far surpassed that because he's instantly getting disintegrated. So there's that. Yeah.
They should have never made a Toy Story 4.
3, 2, 1. Agree.
So we all agree on this, so we can just kind of move on. But what do you want a Toy Story 5, or do you think they should just cut it?
I don't mind. Did they say what Toy Story 5 was going to be?
Andy's back, I think.
As an adult with his kids?
I can't remember.
I don't hate it, but it can't be the same group of toys because they're already with Bonnie. Like, I feel like they need to change the direction of the toys. Like, Woody's done, Buzz is done, get new toys.
Yeah, I said once they announced Toy Story 5, I was like, fine. Like, if you didn't end it at Toy Story 3 and you made Toy Story 4, then fine, go ahead and do Toy Story 5. But I wish neither of them existed. And I've always said Toy Story 4, if it wasn't a Toy Story movie, I probably would like it a lot more. I agree with that. It needed to be like a spin-off Woody's Adventure type movie.
I agree.
But not a Toy Story 4. But
Toy Story 4 felt like to me, let's take our most marketable star, Tom Hanks as Woody, and let's get rid of all the old guys. Tim Allen hasn't been relevant since the 90s, and all of these people. Mr. Potato Head, his voice actor, passed away. Let's get rid of those guys and let's get new and hip stars. Let's keep Keanu Reeves as Duke Kaboom. Let's get Key and Peele as the Key and Peele character.
It was a money grab. It was definitely a money grab.
And that's what it felt like to me. It was like, all right, let's redo the franchise and just take our main guy and then get new side characters that are young and hip. That's what it felt like to me.
I agree with that. It felt very money grabbish, but at the same time, like, I feel like 5 could be. I'm not gonna hate on 5. I think 5 could be really good because obviously, Andy getting kids, they're gonna have their own group of toys. Like no matter what, a child's gonna have their own new set of toys, and as long as it's a new group of toys and have their own new original story, it could be really good. I'm not gonna hate on it just yet.
Yeah, we'll see. The HBO Max Harry Potter show is exactly what the franchise needs.
3, 2, 1.
Agree.
Disagree.
Hell no, you're crazy. They could expand so much in the verse and do so much. If you played Legacy, you can see like there's so many other stories alone that they could expand on. There's no point for them to reboot a perfect series. Like you can dislike Harry Potter, but none of those movies are bad. Each one is good in its own way,
and everyone still remembers them.
Yeah, and
they weren't that long ago.
Like you think of Harry Potter, you don't think of an animated version of him. You don't think of a cartoon version. You don't think of the book version. You think of Daniel Radcliffe
and everyone alive right now always will.
Yeah, like there's nothing there's no point to reboot a good series that's not old. It's like what 10 years old from the last film. Less
like Avatar. They're rebooting into a TV show. Yeah. But we got one movie from that, and it was a long time ago,
and it's unanimously terrible.
Right. Yeah. So that makes sense.
So let me ask you, what's your favorite Harry Potter movie?
As a kid, it was definitely Azkaban.
Uh-huh.
But now that I'm older, I used to hate Goblet of Fire as a kid.
Yeah.
Rewatching it as an adult, I don't know what it is. Goblet of Fire does it for me. Like I actually tear up.
Have you read the books?
No, I read the first one like when I was little.
Yeah. If you read the books, you would hate Goblet of Fire.
No, I know a Goblet of Fire is very like inaccurate to like it's.
Yeah. So do you like Deathly Hallows Part 2?
Love it.
Really good. So for me, it's my favorite movie.
It makes sense. Yeah.
He hates it with all of his heart.
2? Do you like 1 more than 2?
Well, yeah, because 1 didn't mess up as much stuff as Part 2 did.
So here, this is going to illustrate my point perfectly. Andrew is what we call a book Nazi. Andrew is so angry that they didn't do the book ending to perfection in the movie ending, so he just hates that movie. He hates that movie with all of his heart. He's wrong for hating that movie, obviously, because it's, in my opinion, the best one in the series. For book Nazis like him, or people like me that don't like Goblet of Fire and Half-Blood Prince because they aren't like the books, the show, doing 7-episode seasons to do all 7 books.
Did you just say you didn't like Goblet of Fire because it's not accurate to the book? So are you a book Nazi?
Yes!
All right.
But I tell people I'm a book Nazi. You lie and say that you're not.
Just making sure.
For those of us that are book Nazis, we have an opportunity to see the books done to perfection, which is a completely different canon than the movies. Completely different. The ending is completely different. The middle is completely different. My favorite book by a country mile is Half-Blood Prince because my favorite Harry Potter character is Voldemort. And the background stuff you learn about Voldemort through the memories in Half-Blood Prince is brilliant. And you see 2 memories in the Half-Blood Prince movie. There are 7 in the book.
Just because they can do things more and better in a TV show does not mean that it is going to be completely different. It is still based on the same exact books and it's going to have the same exact characters for the most part.
It's going to be tough to like adapt a lot of the novel into a show.
100%, but like that's what I'm saying.
There is also the chance that they screw it up just like the movies did.
As soon as they deviate, I'm on everybody's side and I'm like, we do not need this. But if they stick to the books to perfection and they do everything in the books, that's exactly what I want.
But you would rather have that than to make a series about different events in Harry Potter?
Yeah, I don't care. Because I didn't care about Fantastic Beasts.
I don't care to fall in love with another Hermione and Ron and Hagrid.
But like there's a lot of like Harry Potter, like even Fantastic Beasts, even though they messed up drastically bad.
But the first one.
I love the first one. And the concept of Fantastic Beasts, like with Grindelwald, phenomenal. They just fumbled that front. Because like ever since Harry Potter, when they like tease at Grindelwald being the Voldemort before Voldemort, like there was always hype around him. They just fumbled it on that front.
Well, they fumbled it because they tried to make it another chosen one situation, which was a bad decision.
But do you remember everyone's response after the first one? Like people were hype about Harry Potter again. Like people were buying Fantastic Beasts merch.
I liked the Newt was great in the first one.
Newt was great.
Like the little the
little thing,
yeah, the little
that steals money,
yeah, like the nibbler,
yeah,
all that shit's great. Then like the little plot twist with Grindelwald, phenomenal. Like it was good, and then they just went off the rails and did too much, and it became really bad.
But that is a good case study in the sense that like you can give us something new in the Harry Potter universe, and if you don't screw it up, it can be very, very good. Yeah, and I think it would be better than seeing a repeat of something we've already seen.
I do get your point, and it's not a bad point. It's just I prefer new. And the great, like, it would just expand the universe. It's just like talking about Star Wars, and if George Lucas never created the prequels, we would have never gotten a massive universe and never got like all this shit expanded.
Absolutely, but like for me, because everybody's like, when everybody starts bringing up things that you could do with Harry Potter, people are like, I want a movie about the Marauders. I want a young Snape movie, like infiltrating the Death Eaters. I want to see this thing or that thing.
You don't like that?
I like all of those ideas, but are you going to do those ideas with the current movie canon? Is it going to be the book canon, everything like that? With this new TV show, you could do the TV show canon. and do those spin-offs off of the TV show. You're not getting Gary Oldman to be serious again. You're not doing it. So you'd have to recast everything like that. You can't do Michael Gambon anymore as Dumbledore. He's dead. Like, I think a new fresh start with a TV show that's book accurate, and then it's the same canon as the books and the TV shows or movies and spin-offs and everything. Establishing a new canon like that is accurate to the books, I think is the best thing for the franchise.
Interesting.
Because it sets the same baseline. Like, yeah.
It's not a bad point. It's just I would rather, like, it don't even need to be like current stuff. Like, we see a different Dumbledore being casted because it's a young Dumbledore, and you could go farther back beyond that and create, like, you could just expand the lore. You could go with the original houses of, like, Hogwarts, and like go like just how we saw in Legacy, how they started explaining like Hogwarts far beyond Hogwarts was created, and like the villages and all that. Like, there's a lot you can do.
There's so much.
It's a massive world that we've gotten just a glimpse at, and I would rather have that than just a reboot of the same thing.
They should make a Star Wars What If.
3, 2, 1.
Obviously, we're all going agree here.
I think that would be wildly popular.
Yeah, that would be so good.
But and me and Andrew have done this to death. What we would do. What would you do with a Star Wars What If? What are some stories that you would like to be told?
I feel like the most obvious What If is the Anakin.
Yep.
That's like the most obvious. Mace surviving, I feel like is a good one. I think Mace is a really good one. What else? Luke turning to the dark. Luke turning to the dark side and then overthrowing the Emperor might be better than Anakin never going bad. Luke going dark would be
interesting.
Really interesting. Like,
more stories with Vader alongside Luke. Yeah.
And the verse is because then Luke is probably going to reach his full potential in terms of like the dark side as well. What are they going to do at that point? Like that's good.
Prime Vader never gets any of his limbs cut off, is one of the most powerful characters in all of fiction, correct?
All of fiction?
Fiction.
That's a lot of fiction.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say all of fiction, but he would be...
Prime Vader, no limbs cut off, full midichlorian count, everything like that?
By far the most powerful character in
Star Wars, obviously. Yeah, but like,
I wouldn't say
all of fiction.
Not all of fiction.
You don't think he solos the entire MCU?
Yeah, MCU? Yeah.
Loki's right there, dude.
Yeah. Like, so you could say the MCU, he's not beating, like, Marvel Comics characters. Like, depending on, like, the one above all, like, supposed to be the writer. Like, he's not beating characters like that.
Yeah, but, like... I think he could beat like the DC equivalent to the one above all.
The Presence?
And yeah, could he? I think he could beat Mr. Mixoplittlet, or that might.
No, he's
not. You don't think so?
The fifth dimensional imp? No.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
No. But it's like the comic characters just like, we actually get like feats from him. Like Star Wars, like no matter what Anakin will accomplish, he's still confined within his like...
a reality.
Yeah, the reality of his verse, so like his universe. Like, the fifth dimensional imp is looking at the omniverse of infinite multiverses and held it in his hand and said, "What is this?" Like, that's a crazy...
Yeah, there are, like, reality-breaking characters in comics and stuff like that.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. On to our next segment. We are done with Agree or Disagree. Thank you so much for that. This is a segment that me and Andrew do quite a bit, and you are a big power scaling guy. You talk about how strong characters are. You compare them to other characters. So we decided to bring you on for one of our segments like that. It's called Would They Die?
Okay.
I can answer these too because I don't know what these are, right?
Yes. So you're
both
you're comparing notes and you're asking me questions. I have all of the details about the universes I'm about to create for you.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
The Fox X-Men at the start of X-Men 1.
Okay.
So no Wolverine. Also no Professor X. Okay? I'm taking Professor X out of it. Versus the original 6 Avengers.
So who do we have then? Cyclops?
You have the original 6
Beast.
Avengers. You have Cyclops. You do not have Beast. He's not in X-Men 1. You have
Wolverine's not in X-Men 1 either?
He is, but he is recruited in the middle of X-Men 1.
Okay.
So I want pre-Wolverine X-Men 1. No Professor X. You've got Storm, but it's not a full power Storm.
Yeah.
You've got Jean Grey, not a full power Jean Grey. You've got Cyclops, and then you have a bunch of children. So you do have...
you have Kitty Granger?
You don't have Rogue. You don't have Rogue.
The Avengers demolish.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, like really bad. Unless it's like Jean Grey later on, then it becomes a very good debate. Probably Jean Grey would probably beat most of them by herself.
Yeah. Yes, no, definitely.
Yeah.
I could potentially just take Thor or just Hulk in this equation.
Yeah, especially if it's like early. Yeah. The Avengers are demolishing.
But obviously later on
it becomes
literally
a debate.
X-Men 3 Last Stand.
Yeah.
With
Jean Grey and Storm, to just them two solo these
Yeah.
six.
So at that point, Jean Grey would solo them, and then you go to later Avengers and get different iterations. Like now you're gonna get Jean Grey and then Scarlet Witch, and that becomes a very interesting.
yeah, if you get
thing.
later X-Men, then we should get later Avengers.
And it becomes
and
a very like Jean Grey. So like the whole Scarlet Witch and like the Phoenix Force is a very controversial debate in comics, and we see like most cases we see the Scarlet Witch win, but there's some cases you could argue the Phoenix Force. So that becomes very interesting.
Yeah, we'll say those just like cancel
Yeah,
out.
like, cinematic wise, it's very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I like that.
All right. Here's my favorite one. Indiana Jones,
Okay.
Okay.
Daniel Craig James Bond,
Okay.
Okay.
and here's the kicker, Ben Affleck Batman.
What?
Wait.
sorry.
Wait. They are on a team together.
Oh.
The three of them versus 8 pro football teams.
Wow.
That is 53 players. So 8 times 53.
no,
they-
no, the three of them are killing the football players.
Okay.
Does Batman have his rules still? He can't kill them.
Batman cannot kill.
But James Bond.
No,
James Bond
but
and Indiana
you
Jones
said
still kill.
Batfleck? Batfleck murders them.
Oh, Batfleck does murder.
He does not
does he
kill.
have gadgets?
He does, but he does not have the Batmobile.
He obliterates him and Bond obliterate. You don't even
Where-
need Jones.
It's
Yeah,
in
Jones-
a football field.
Okay.
It's in an arena. You can't
Is
leave. It's flat.
But can like Batman grapple to things?
Yes, but Batman will run out of gadgets eventually.
We don't even need Batfleck
How many people is it?
obliterates.
This is 8 times 53.
What are we talking? Batfleck obliterates.
Eight
football.
times 53?
Yeah, there's 8 pro football teams. So 8 times 53.
They are big. They're big guys, but
You're talking
Batfleck-
400, 500 people?
no, Batfleck is obliterating.
This is 500 people.
In
Yeah.
what world?
No, Batfleck is obliterating. Batman?
I know. It's Batman.
The
We're
Batfleck.
talking hundreds of people in a football
They do
field.
not have any weapons or anything, but they are wearing their uniforms, so they can use their helmets as weapons.
Batman has like 1 to 2 moves max per person that takes him out instantly.
Yeah, great. Do that 100 times.
Yeah,
you're a fifth of the way through.
No. He's still obliterating. Like they can't all get on him at once. It'd be like
Yes, they
10
can.
No,
There's 500 of them.
You think 500 people could just jump on one person? It's gonna be 10 coming out one. He obliterates. Then you have James Bond.
Does James have a gun?
James has a gun.
He
It can run out of
obliterates.
ammo. You've
No.
got 12.
ridiculous.
You've got
It's
16
not ridiculous.
bullets.
No, he's
It's
You've
a
got
numbers game.
You've got
It's
16
a-
bullets with James Bond. He could probably kill 2 or 3 people at once with all those bullets.
Okay, they're
90
killing Indiana Jones like that.
Yeah, Indiana
Yeah,
Jones
no,
is
yeah,
dead
that's what I said.
immediately,
Yeah, he's
right?
not- he's
Okay.
not- no, he'll be able
He'll
to
take
survive
out
for a bit.
He'll
but-
take out a few.
Yeah, but
and
he's
then
not
then it's James Bond and Batman.
Also, you do not need to kill these football players.
You could just incapacitate.
You can knock them out,
Yeah.
and it'll still count as a victory.
No, Batman and Bond are beating him. 1,000.
500 people?
No, but-
500.
99% of them. No,
180 pounds to 350 pound men.
What a question? Yeah,
Okay.
these are also athletic
Yeah,
men.
they're athletic, but they
At
also
their
don't know how to.
athletic peak?
Yeah, but they also don't know how to fight. Batman literally.
You're right, they don't know how to fight.
Some of them do.
Very,
Yeah,
like
some
of them beat
99% of them do not.
No,
Okay.
they even the ones that do know how to fight,
They're
they know
only-
how to throw hands. They're not beating Batman in a
Yeah.
fight one-on-one, obviously. But
Okay, question. In this stadium, is it just the field, or can they go into like the actual stadium? Like,
yeah, they can't go into the actual stadium.
because if you could do that, Batman could go all stealth mode on him and then just pick them off one by
but
one.
he can't.
The dude goes against like 30 men with assault rifles and wins. His armor is tanking
I'm
bullets.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
He's in his bat suit. Yeah.
I'm with. He is in his batsuit, absolutely. But again, like, can he not be brutalized to death by 130 people coming at him at once?
He's obliterating. But no, Batman's winning.
Well, okay.
crazy.
Batman alone, just Batfleck, is he winning this?
Well, I think Batman's just too fast. He's too strong, and he's way more like intelligent than any of them all combined.
Yes, he is way more intelligent. But like just him alone, you're
Like
saying,
I feel like even if he doesn't take it from the standpoint of just wanting to beat the shit out of them all, like just like by straight fisticuffs, he could go in a route where he could just take out groups of them at once. Like his experience, his intellect, his equipment, his armor, like it just.
But what happens when they take out Indy and Daniel Craig? Because they're both of those guys
No,
are dying.
no.
I guarantee it.
I'm a Bond dick rider, especially Craig's.
Yeah?
And I think he's a goon. There's no way he's gonna survive this onslaught. It's way too many for him. The biggest factor is Batman.
No, I know, but you're thinking that. So let's say Bond takes out 100, and
Do you know what equipment Batfleck has?
Indiana Jones takes out.
What
Indiana
equipment?
Jones
He's
takes
got a
out-
grappling hook.
No, he also has flashbangs. He has batarangs that can literally explode on impact. Like, there's no scenario football players are beating Batfleck.
but
None.
There's 500 of them.
No, they're dead. They're dead. They all die. If he wants
But
them,
okay. Indiana Jones
is
takes
Batfleck.
out.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones takes out 3. James Bond takes out 100. You're still left with like 450.
Batfleck is the strongest out of all live action Bat. Even though I don't like
I don't
Batfleck,
remember a scene in any Batfleck movie where he fought 500 people.
Exactly.
he fought Superman.
But that's a 1v1. He outsmarted
The
him.
footballers don't care about kryptonite.
Yeah.
No, but Superman was also regaining his strength halfway through. Batman, like,
But
this,
it was a
no,
one-on-one.
No,
he
but-
was fighting Superman.
no,
He didn't have 100 people behind
one
him.
of the football players.
One-on-one with Superman. One-on-one with Superman is nothing.
One of the football players probably has a mother named Martha. He loses.
All right, yeah, there it is. None of them are going to Batfleck going Martha. None of them are going Martha. They're like that's just not happening. There's no way. Like Batfleck is obliterating.
No, it's not
Not
obliterating.
close. He's obliterating.
So you're no.
I think
you're
you're
thinking
under-
the
no, no,
3
no,
die.
oh,
You're thinking.
No, the only way
that
Batfleck loses
wins.
is if he gets tired, but he has stamina training. Like, it's Batman.
Yeah, I'm not worried about him getting tired. I'm worried about his skull getting bashed in by a helmet with 1,000 people standing on
They
him.
grab him one time and there's instantly 20 people on
None
top
of
him.
them are grabbing him. Not one is grabbing Batman.
Yeah, see, that's just unlikely.
A football player is not
This is
grabbing
also Ben
Batfleck.
Affleck Batman. How big is Ben Affleck Batman? He's like
big.
6'5".
He's also the fastest and
300
the strong-
pounds.
he's the strongest
No,
out
no,
of
no.
all
I'm
the
with
live
you.
action.
Ben Affleck is my favorite Batman. I love him to death. Like
Your favorite live action?
easily. I love Ben Affleck and I'm rooting for him here. But my thing is that he's a big guy. It's a big target.
Big guy, but he's also faster than any of the live action Batmans.
Yes, but what about Tyreek Hill? Tyreek Hill is probably faster than Ben Affleck Batman.
The dude fights against superpowered beings.
And Tyreek Hill
His team is
runs
consistent.
like a
no,
3.9 40.
His team is consistent with the Flash, Aquaman. He's fought against Doomsday. He's reacted to Doomsday, who's reacted to a full power Superman. And you're saying Tyreek Hill?
When did he react to
He
Doomsday?
literally, he reacted to his attacks multiple times.
When does he fight Doomsday in the DCEU?
Batman
Batfleck?
v Superman?
Yeah, he fights against him.
Doomsday. I'm thinking of Darkseid. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Yep. But he's running away from Doomsday.
He's still reacting. No. Tyreek Hill is not running away from Doomsday. He's dead. No. This is insane. I'm flab. Tyreek Hill, you just compared to Batman?
I'm just saying. I think he could catch up to Batfleck. with Batfleck being occupied by 400 people, maybe Batfleck would be smart enough to know that Tyreek Hill's a threat.
He's not a threat.
I can't remember any piece of Batman media that I have watched, read, anything, played, where he fought more than like 30 people at once.
No. Like, there's comic runs where he fights.
I'm sure there is.
No. He fights against like 100 of the most skilled ninjas on the planet, all fighting him at once.
Batfleck didn't do that though.
Batfleck didn't
No,
do
but
that.
you just said all media. You just
I
brought
know,
up all
I know,
media.
I did.
I don't think it's close. I really don't.
All right. Well, that was a fun one. All right. This is the last one. You ready?
Yeah.
We've been doing these. Well, we started a couple weeks ago on the Patreon.
Is this a Hunger Games?
Yes,
Okay.
it is a lot of cartoon characters.
Okay.
So a Hunger Games, it's a death match.
Are you gonna spin it around for us to look at?
Yes, 24 people.
Okay.
There are 24 people here. You ready?
Yeah.
Jake the dog,
Okay.
Finn the human,
Okay.
Mordecai, Rigby, the 3 Powder Puff Girls,
Wow.
Mickey Mouse, Casper the Ghost, Dora, Popeye, Snoopy, the Roadrunner, Gumball Watterson, American Dragon Jake Long, Phineas, Ferb, Kim Possible, Shigo, Danny Phantom, Tinkerbell, Grunkle Stan, Olaf, and Timmy Turner does not have access to the Fairly Odd Parents. He does not have access to the Cosmo and Wanda, but they can grant him a wish walking into this fight.
Yeah. Okay. Can you spin it around?
Yes.
Okay. So what we do?
Also, the 3 Powder Puff Girls are not working together. So Blossom
they're
and them,
in-
they're
okay.
they're fighting against each other.
Okay. So what I like to do is take out who's obviously going out first, right? So
But there's different aspects of this. So like I feel like Finn the human and like Jake the dog, because of the world they're in, they're able to like be really good survival wise. But then you got the Toon Force characters. Like, what the freak are any of them doing to Popeye? Like, or Roadrunner?
Exactly.
Like, there's not, like those two are like the most dominant characters here simply because of Toon Force.
So we're taking Mickey Mouse is dying instantly. I don't know all of. I don't.
Grunkle Stan, get him out. Grunkle Stan is
he's
like,
out.
He's not even the intelligent one. Gumball,
Yeah,
Gumball has Toon Force as well, but he's not at the same level as Roadrunner and Popeye.
Dora is obviously out.
Yep.
Dora's insane. Why would you put?
She's getting
Iconicity,
destroyed.
baby. We're putting Isabella
Where is
Merced
the
in the
sword?
thumbnail, so we're.
Okay.
Where is the sword?
Mordecai and
Don't
Rigby.
ask.
I know like regular show has goons, and Mordecai and Rigby do a lot of shit, but like in terms of these other characters now,
Okay,
But they're not out first.
they're not out first. They will
They're out.
survive.
Andrew's deciding who's out first.
Oh, first.
so
Yeah.
like Mickey Mouse was out first, and then we took out some others. Who else is out like really early? Is Tinkerbell out early?
Yeah,
She's small and
she's out early.
can
She
fly.
can fly.
She's out early.
All right, she's out.
There's nothing else she's doing to them. What is she?
Jake Long, Danny Phantom.
Danny Phantom stays. Jake Long stays.
Okay, Phineas and Ferb.
They're
That's
very
They're
smart.
working separately.
No, they're very smart, and they're like.
if they're working separately, I'm saying that.
No, but they're out simply because they don't have the survival factors for the Hunger Games, or they have the heart for it either.
They don't have the equipment.
I
If they
think
had-
Ferb is dead before Phineas.
No, I think Ferb
No.
survives longer than
Ferb's
Phineas.
longer.
Yeah, for sure.
sure.
He gets distracted. He's gonna try and f Dora.
This dude. All right, next. Olaf is out. Why is Olaf still up there?
Olaf is invincible.
Yeah, that is true.
If Olaf,
No, he's not. We put some heat on him.
How are you gonna put some heat on him in the Hunger Games? It's cold enough that he can survive.
Roadrunner simply runs one time on him. And,
He's like gotten impaled and like come
His
back
head
to
has
life
come
a
off.
million times.
but you know how hot like the kinetic force of Roadrunner is gonna be? Like he's instantly.
You've sold me. You've sold me.
this
You've sold
dude,
me. You've
yeah.
sold me.
But
You've sold me.
Elsa did.
No, he
change
has
him.
his cloud. He has
Yeah,
his
he
cloud.
does have a cloud.
Okay.
He's not going to kill anybody.
No.
But
He could survive.
he's going to survive a lot longer than some of the other people that you haven't gotten out.
Okay, Jake the dog and Finn the human. Are they out now?
No.
No, they survive for a while.
Yeah,
Why?
they're
okay,
favorites.
Snoopy's smart, but he's out.
Yeah, Snoopy's out. Timmy Turner. I feel like that's
Really?
not-
You feel like Snoopy's out? He did like fight the Red Baron in aerial combat
No, he didn't.
consistently.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
Timmy Turner.
He has a good imagination.
I don't
he
know.
didn't really do that.
I don't know what.
Yeah,
wish,
what's
like,
wishes he grab?
He could be like no, but his wish could be like
Angel.
I'm Superman. Like he'd be like I'm superhuman. That could be Timmy Turner could potentially.
Yeah,
go
is
crazy.
the wish anything?
It's anything, but like you have to consider like Timmy Turner is a child. He's not that smart, and he has the like week of prep time.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like
no. But Timmy did make like one of the craziest wishes that no one saw coming.
Yes.
That is
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
wildest wish to just permanently be young. That is insane.
Yeah.
Timmy does know what he's
Yeah,
doing.
I mean, couldn't he just be like, give me the powers of Superman?
Yeah, so like that could potentially I would
But
keep him
if
in.
he knows to do that, you
Yeah,
guys.
he's a child.
Yeah,
I knew what superheroes were if I was going into
I would
fight somebody.
I would keep him in for now. This list so far is good. Casper the Ghost isn't really doing shit. There's no way he wins. And then like
But how are
He's
you going to
dead.
kill him?
there's some characters on here that like have fought against Ghost characters. The Toon Force alone from Popeye or Finn has killed Ghost before too.
Yeah, Popeye could kill Gas.
So I could see Finn killing
Finn-
Casper
yeah, Finn has
with
killed
the
Ghost
sword,
too.
right?
Yeah.
Like, but like that.
Oh, wait,
he's
is this
the
full? Is this
only
full
one-
equipment, Finn?
Yes.
Oh, that Finn's gonna make it a wild then.
Okay, so now what do we got? Are Kim and Shigo still in?
Yeah, they're probably gonna get out next. They're next.
probably. Does
Kim is definitely out.
I
before
already,
Finn.
Does
I already
she have
know
her
who's
hair
the
dryer?
finalist.
Does she have her hair dryer?
I know who's the finalist. It's Popeye and Roadrunner for sure.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
so
it'll go. So Shigo
So
Kim
take those
Possible
out.
next. Then it'll probably go
Jake Long.
Jake Long and Jake the Dog.
Okay, they're out.
So now it's Timmy Turner, Danny Phantom. I'll go,
You don't think anybody on this list can outsmart Popeye or Roadrunner?
bro. Popeye's Toon Force is insane, and Roadrunner. So there's like a whole issue with DC Comics when they went with the Looney Tunes, and so like this is like peak DC. Like this is when they're like doing like Superman's doing some crazy ass shit. Every single one of the Looney Tunes were humiliating. The Wally West was running, arguably one of the fastest characters in all of fiction. Roadrunner looked at him, did his little beep beep, and just outsped him. That's a little joke, bro. Like their Toon Force is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Looney Tunes has no scale.
They're like Looney Tunes is definitively one of the most powerful universes in fiction. Top 10 for sure.
So, do the Powerpuff Girls outlive Finn?
Not if he has his full equipment with the fourth dimensional sword. No, without it, Without it,
Blossom, Buttercup, and Bubbles. Which one's surviving the longest? Bubbles is out.
Bubbles is out.
And it's either Blossom's smarter, Buttercup's more.
Yeah, I'll go Blossom lives longer than Buttercup.
So let's say the two Blossom still remains, but the other two are out.
I don't think Danny's gonna last as long.
So Danny's out next. Yeah. Timmy Turner's still in with his wish.
The wish is such a crazy variable. That's a good variable.
What if he wishes to have the Toon Force power?
Yeah.
Like, this is my point.
Yeah,
like,
Timmy could be good. But it's also a child. Like, a child's not thinking, can I have Toon Force?
So let's say he
does have the Toon Force. Because if he wishes to be Superman, he's losing to those two. But he is making a top three.
Imagine even if he said, I want the Toon Force, right? He'll make it to the finals, but Popeye's had the Toon Force longer. He's more experienced. He's more of an adult. So he's still losing.
I would say it would go Blossom.
So in the finals, we have the Finn, Blossom, Popeye, Roadrunner, Timmy.
I would say Blossom is next, then Finn the Human.
Okay.
Because the fourth dimensional sword, that's a powerful weapon. And he has other weapons that are like do different things, that are like able to like cut atoms. Like, he has some crazy shit. But the wish is a crazy variable. So now we have Popeye, Roadrunner, Timmy. I would say Timmy might be next. I don't see a scenario. Then it would be Roadrunner wins it.
Roadrunner beats Popeye. I agree.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the Toon Force. That is.
So Roadrunner's your winner here.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Simply because, like, I also think Wally beats everybody on this list too, and Roadrunners beat Wally, but he didn't beat
but how is Roadrunner killing people?
Just running through people.
He can run. If it's a Hunger Games scenario, he's just obliterating.
Because we've only ever really seen him fight Wile E. Coyote.
That's my point. And Wile E. Coyote is
an idiot.
An idiot.
Yeah.
Like.
But also think about it in the sense of Wile, if he was any of these other characters, all the accidents that's happened to him, he'd also be dead. But like, Roadrunner isn't trying to kill him; he's just avoiding him.
Yeah.
Which he could also avoid everybody else until it's the last person, and obviously defeat the last person if he chose.
I feel like Popeye. Yeah.
Popeye is good though. Like, you could. Popeye is very like Toon Forcey too.
He could somehow just grab Roadrunner by the neck.
If he could, like, the thing is, he isn't grabbing him. But if he does grab him, he would win. But I don't think he is grabbing him. That was good, though. I like that.
That was good.
We're good.
All right. No hot takes? What's your hottest take?
Hottest? Homecoming's ass. Far From Home is one of the best Spider-Man movies.
Fuck yeah.